I think that's really wonderful and applaudable and sets an example in the makeup industry. Hi, welcome to another episode of My Hair Needs Help. I know, I have an appointment today. We're gonna get that under control. But today I'm doing a not only affordable but cruelty-free makeup look using only products that are not tested on animals because hi, we're in 2019. Why are we doing that? So let's go ahead and jump in. So I'm starting with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. This is a little light for me, but it'll work in the long run. Ugh. Don't put it in your eyeballs. Don't recommend. I'm going to take it about halfway, like to the point of my pupil, and then go ahead and quickly blend that out because it does dry fast. Like I said, it's going to look a little crazy at first because this is a little light for me. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Longwear, but because I don't want it as full coverage, I'm going to put a couple pumps on this little dish. And then I'm just going to mix in some moisturizer. A lot of moisturizer. I did like more than 50% moisturizer. We'll see how this concoction turns out. I probably did use a little too much moisturizer, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Dot that on the face. So just that little amount actually gave me pretty good coverage. I have so much left over. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and then take the sponge on top. I applaud the YouTubers that, you know, are putting their foot down and refusing to use products that are tested on animals, even if they get it sent for free. I bought this foundation at a time when my skin was still oily. Now that my skin's more dry, I try to still make it work by putting the moisturizer in, but it's still not my favorite. But if you have oily skin, I really did like it back then. Now I'm just gonna lightly powder with the Wet n Wild Goodbye Flashback Pressed Powder. I tend to like to keep things more simple in my makeup routine, but lately I've been a little bougie with my bronzers. So I use two bronzers. The first one that I'm going to be using is the Morphe Glamour Bronze. I do self-tan. I can't talk. I do self-tan my body, so I use this as like an all-over face warmer, if you will. And then I go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, just because it's, you know, a cooler undertone. I've really shied away from a super bright under eye, so I will take this bronzer pretty high up once I have, you know, less product on it. I typically would grab a smaller brush with this butter bronzer, but I'm gonna be lazy today and just pinch my brush and hit it just under the cheekbones. Kind of work it in because I don't want a super harsh line. Fudge. Alright, I'm going to take my lidless Flower Beauty blush in the shade Flower Pots. No. That's the name of the blush. I'm going in with shade Peach Primrose. Gonna do a little bit of highlighter and go in with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter with the same sponge. Just dab it on the very high points. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to be too highlighted today. So I picked this brow product up from e.l.f. a couple days ago with fairly low expectations because it was only $2, but I really enjoyed it. I probably could have gone a shade lighter, but I got neutral brown. Alright, I'm just gonna do this off camera. Brows are literally my least favorite by far makeup part of makeup, whatever. I usually do one or the other with these brow products. On more like no makeup days, I'll use this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. It's another thing that's only a couple bucks. I don't know why I seem to think I'm brunette because I keep buying brunette eyebrow products. I think this is Brownie Brows. Like, hello Sarah, can you buy brow products that are for you. So for eyes, I was in between this ColourPop Brown Sugar palette. Is that focusing? Can you see? I'm totally embarrassed by this, but I'm too lazy to get the tripod. My camera is stacked on so many random things, eyeshadow palettes, a scale. Anyways, I was between that eyeshadow palette and this little Wet n Wild cutie pie. I'm not really feeling these tones right now, so I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Brown Sugar palette. Not doing anything revolutionary here. I do have a hair appointment to go to after this. Yeah, in fact, I'm actually gonna speed through this part. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I accidentally grabbed the waterproof. I'm going to be going in with the regular one and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with liner and mascara, and I threw a little bit of that LA Girl brown retractable eyeliner in my waterline. So lastly, we just have lips. And I'm going to go ahead and put on the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Liquid Cat Suit Matte Lipstick, and this is going to be in the shade Give Me Mocha. I absolutely applaud the makeup companies like Essence, Wet n Wild that keep their price points so low but are cruelty free. I think that's really wonderful and applaudable and sets an example in the makeup industry. Shame on companies that still do that. I was depressed to find out that, you know, two of my favorite brands, L'Oreal and Maybelline, you know, test on animals. Like, come on, you're selling $16 drugstore foundations. So apparently some other makeup brands that also still test on animals include Estee Lauder, MAC, Benefit, Lancome, Makeup Forever, Rimmel, Revlon, Clinique, Almay, Bobbi Brown, Chanel. Anyways, hope to see that change makeup brands at some point in the near future. Until then, there are a lot of wonderful and affordable makeup brands that are cruelty free. I feel like we had a wide variety of different options and they're so inexpensive. So I'll be doing my best moving forward to purchase from cruelty free brands. Support what you stand for. Bye.
I still have eyelash glue from like 2 weeks ago. My eyes.